Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
This one's probably going to be a really short review. I'm hot off the Venture Brothers, and I decided I'd try and watch another anime series. And let's be honest, Appleseed, the original video animation from '88, was kind of just bleh. Just bleh.
That thing really kicks ass, huh?
I think what really suckered me in was that it was probably either a very late '80s or early '90s anime. You can usually tell by the way it's drawn. I just like that animation style.
We've been on duty.
I decided to give this one a chance because it's made by the same author who wrote the manga for Ghost in the Shell. Amazing series. But I have to admit, this anime was pretty well drawn for its time. I have to admit. The premise is really weak, and it sets a very confusing mood. What I mean by that is, you know that there's a conflict between the biodroids and the humans, but it's not really well executed. I feel like I'm in the backstory of a Super Nintendo game, and you don't want to do that for an anime. Not a good idea. Now, we've seen this before. The idea that there are cops, and probably the cop's partner, they're going after a big major league criminal. That criminal happens to steal a very big, super secret, experimental, awesome robot, and well, they gotta go chase the f***er down. There really isn't any humor involved, and as expected, we have that 80s cheesiness that makes mediocre anime so good. This one's very reminiscent of Agent Ica, but without all the fan service. The characters are likable, but it feels like, in order to squeeze the entire manga into a one-episode OVA, that they take your and squeeze them in a vice. But the act lends itself to a hurting but sadistically pleasant experience. Weird, I know. I'm wondering if there's an 80s tutorial video going on in terms of music when the robots are doing their dastardly deeds. Did I also mention there's a lot of swearing and people shooting guns at each other? Who doesn't like that? Boring people, that's who. If you want to watch it just to make fun of it, for commentary, that's cool too. It's just one of those movies where if you're bored as hell and you like 80s or 90s anime and you just want to watch something to pass the time, this is going to do the trick. It would probably be funnier if you were drunk. The entire purpose of this anime wasn't to be a comedy, but it can escalate to that very quickly after a few drinks of vodka. No, it's not as bad as some other anime out there. I've seen much worse. It's worth checking out, but in terms of owning, probably not. If you absolutely have to take something from this review, just know that this woman right here is a bitch, and that if you're the right kind of person, you might have some fun with this one. Check it out.